What's going on, guys? I'm Jace.
And I'm Josh.
And we have a highly requested death battle that we're about to watch today.
Naruto
versus Ichigo.
Ichigo.
Whatever. Ichigo.
Fucking,
Ichi and go.
Fucking white people. I'm pretty sure Naruto's gonna win.
Me too, yeah.
Wait, did you watch Naruto?
A little bit, but I mean, Ichigo apparently is from Bleach,
yeah.
I believe. So...
No, he's from Bleach. He's the protagonist of Bleach. And I love his voice actor.
He's the protagonist?
Ichigo's the protagonist.
Oh, I'm thinking of One Piece, sorry. I'm mixing those two up.
Okay.
My bad.
Here's the thing. Naruto is... I've only seen like 2 episodes of Naruto. But I know...
I've definitely seen more than that.
I know for a fact how powerful he is. He is Naruto. He wants to become the Hokage, which is basically ninja president.
All right.
And by the end
enough there, because I don't know. Even though I don't know much, I know a little bit more about Naruto. Well, actually, I don't know. I know some things about Naruto. I don't really know anything about Ichigo. How the fuck do you say it?
Ichigo.
Whatever. You guys know who I'm talking to. I feel like I'm not gonna say it. Ichigo. Whatever.
All right.
Ichigo. Blah, blah, blah.
Naruto's ultimate strategy in fighting anybody is just to spam enough shadow clones.
That's right. I remember his shadow clones. Yeah, he's basically multiplex with that shit.
Exactly. Yeah. And then he spams a whole bunch of those, and then he shoots aura spheres basically.
So what? Hadouken?
Yeah, and he basically has the power of the 9-tailed fox.
Yeah, that I've heard of too as well. Yeah.
That makes him crazy powerful.
That makes him. Yeah. What do you know about Ichigo?
I don't know.
Did I say that right that time?
Close enough. I have not watched Bleach. I don't know what his power set is. I know he has a sword. I think he's like half demon or something.
Then we're going into this blind. I mean, the only thing we have to go off on here really is the analysis. So I say we get started with that.
Here's the thing is I understand the scope of how powerful Naruto is. So that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's all we really understand.
All right.
But let's do it.
Now. Here we go. Death battle.
The Holy Shonen Trinity. The Big Three.
Yeah, they really are.
Any longtime reader of Shonen Jump will recognize these, some of the biggest titles in manga and anime history.
And it's time
I saw
for 2
Gintama in there.
heroes to throw down.
Naruto Uzumaki, ninja prodigy of the Hidden Leaf.
And Ichigo Kurosaki, the enormously powerful Soul Reaper from Bleach. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, that's an interesting 8-bit.
Perhaps, yeah. I reserve my judgment.
The village hidden in the leaves is a pretty quiet town.
They got Mount Rushmore.
What I'd expect for a city full of ninja. Still, there was at least one troublemaker among the bunch. The #1 knucklehead ninja, Naruto Uzumaki.
Home, everyone! Naruto Uzumaki has returned to the Hidden Leaf Village!
Orphaned at a young
I've never
age
seen
and
this,
ostracized by his
but
peers,
Emily has.
Naruto
She
may
loves
have
it.
been mischievous, but he had
And
great
she tells me that
aspirations.
Naruto
His goal
is a little
was to become
annoying.
the town's Hokage.
And it's like,
I get that.
like you can't have. He's like the most
The
annoying
only way
of a
Naruto
protagonist
could
you can
reach
have,
such a
but still
prestigious
like him.
position was to
Any more
attend
annoying
ninja
than he's just
school.
annoying.
Like Ninja Harry Potter. Though he's a place that'll teach him not to dress like a clown and run like a real human being.
God damn it! I knew they were gonna make the joke.
He is an airplane?
Actually, his posture likely decreases wind resistance, which could be beneficial when moving at superhuman speeds where
Look at that run.
momentum is a smaller factor.
I remember when you ran like that in middle school.
Hey, that was for research.
Everybody ran like that in middle school.
Research.
Anyway, well, Naruto wasn't the best.
Even I did that
he
once.
Still tried his hardest to reach his goal. But first, he'd have to learn how to control his chakra.
In Buddhism and Hinduism ideologies, chakras are, in simplistic terms, gates within the human body.
Accelerated
which can be
healing.
opened to achieve enlightenment.
Wait, chakra
But
styles, look at all those
the ninja in
elements.
Naruto's world had a slightly different interpretation.
I'll say, they weaponized it. Naruto can use chakra for all sorts of flashy attacks. He can heal himself, seal monsters away, walk up walls, or even stand on water like a ninja Jesus.
He's learned a number of chakra techniques, or jutsus,
Gesundheit.
and even developed a few new ones of his own.
What? No!
His signature move is the Shadow Clone Jutsu.
That was on television.
Himself over and over and over again.
Yeah, look at all of
Like
them.
the standard
Oh
clone
my
technique,
God.
Shadow clones are tangible with their own combat capabilities.
Yeah, they're tangible.
By dividing his chakra between himself and his clones, it's nearly impossible to distinguish the real Naruto from the fakes.
And he can get pretty
Whoa!
tricky when he makes thousands of them.
You can make thousands of them?
Can't save the day. He can always just beat his opponents down with the Rasengan.
By spinning chakra in his hand, Naruto creates a compact ball of energy which can blast through solid stone. While the Rasengan usually takes years to learn, Naruto figured it out after training for just over a week.
Damn.
He's invented more Rasengans than Willy Wonka's invented candy. But his
Oh, shit.
top
Yeah,
pick is
look at
the
him when he's orange like that.
Rasen
That's like his
By
ultimate form, I
combining
think.
the Rasengan with the element of wind, he uses it to turn the spinning ball into a
You're saying that was his
spinning blade.
nine-tailed fox?
This
Well,
baby can
it's like
trap you in a vortex
he has like the
of wind
spirit
so
of the
sharp,
nine-tailed
it'll
fox, and that's him
mess you
like
up at a cellular
harnessing
level.
it into his
Naruto
body or
has
whatever.
plenty of other techniques up his orange sleeves, including summoning, substitution, and transformation jutsus. He can even transform into a
No, don't say it.
naked woman.
God damn it.
Ho, 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 ho.
Why?
Looks like he's been studying. I guess that's one plus side to not having parents. You don't need to worry about anyone walking in on you.
While most individuals have chakra, everyone has a limit. The more physical and spiritual energy one possesses, the more chakra they'll have at their disposal.
Just like the gas tank from a chainsaw.
Thanks to his heritage, Naruto already has a great deal of chakra. Even still,
Damn.
he has far more than he reasonably should, all thanks to the beast within.
Yeah, he's got a monster in his stomach.
Let's backtrack a few years. On the day of Naruto's birth, his village was attacked by a chakra beast known as the Nine-Tailed Fox. A monster so destructive, a mere swing of its tails could level a mountain. In desperation, the Hokage at the time sacrificed himself to split the Nine Tails in two, sealing one half within his own son, Naruto.
So his first ever birthday gift to his son was a giant pet fox that can destroy cities? I wish he was my dad.
Eventually, Naruto discovered how to communicate with the Nine Tails.
They didn't get along at first. Foxy would threaten to eat Naruto. Naruto would whack him over the head with a big shuriken. You know, typical roommate drama. Still, they eventually became friends, and Naruto learned the fox's name was Kurama.
Afterward, Kurama willingly shared his chakra with Naruto on a regular basis. And as a being composed
Yeah, it's
of
kinda like his
chakra,
stand.
Kurama's reserves are gigantic.
With so much power at his fingertips, Naruto can enter a bunch of different super forms. First up is Sage Mode, which sounds like something he'd learned from an old wise man or wizard, right? Nope, he learned it from a frog.
Yep.
This state increases all of Naruto's physical
Anime.
abilities. Furthermore, Sage Mode allows Naruto to perceive the entire area around him and tap into naturally occurring energy via Senjutsu.
He can enhance his chakra
He's got
attacks
truth-seeking
by adding natural
balls.
energy, but if he's
Wait,
not
flight.
careful, he'll turn into a frog. No, I'm not kidding.
With Kurama's chakra, Naruto can enter multiple tailed beast forms, which drastically
Whoa.
increases physical prowess
Whoa.
and energy output.
Best of which is the Nine Tails chakra mode.
That's the one right
Flame
there.
on! It got even better when he befriended Mr. Fox, upgrading to the stronger, faster, tougher Kurama chakra mode.
Chakra Mode grants Naruto extra protection, a sense for negative emotions, and the ability to create additional chakra arms.
Whoa, that's a lot
Whoa.
of hands. Gotta wonder what kind of things he does with those, right?
Overwhelming attacks, extra maneuverability, creating Rasen Shurikens, the works.
Yeah, that's not what I was. Creepy tiny hand.
He can also shroud himself in a Nine-Tails-sized avatar and use Kurama's ultimate
Whoa.
attack, the Tailed Beast Bomb.
Oh, you mean that
So
thing that can level
destructive, it
mountains?
Level a mountain range.
Mountain
And
ranges.
for his final form, it's spoiler time.
I don't care.
Pay attention, cause yeah. All of this chakra stuff started with an alien named Kaguya, who ate a fruit which basically created chakra. Later, she got all murder happy, so her sons stopped her. One of these sons, the Sage of Six Paths, had his own son named Ashura, and Naruto is a reincarnation of him. So
What?
yeah,
Got it.
Naruto's kind of an alien.
Makes
Through
sense.
this connection, Naruto was gifted the most divine form of energy, Six Paths Chakra. With it, he can enter Six Paths Sage Mode.
His strength gets boosted even more. He can fly, and he can use truth-seeking balls, which are orbs of chakra that can transform into weapons and destroy
Oh, that's
anything they touch.
cool.
He can combine all these forms and further add natural energy to his Kurama avatar to form Six Paths Ashura
Jesus.
Kurama Sage Mode.
Okay, that's just a
God,
that's just a
confusing
mouthful.
amount of forms.
That doesn't roll off the
Anyway,
tongue very
Naruto was also
nicely.
an expert in hand-to-hand combat.
Dude, that fight
and
was
could run
awesome.
faster than the eye could see when he was just 12 years old.
He's dodged a lightning speed punch from the 4th Raikage, a feat considered comparable to his father, who could teleport.
He even dodged this light speed loogie.
According to the 4th databook, this light fang attack does indeed move at light speed, over 670 million miles per hour.
He's tough enough to survive getting stabbed, have his soul ripped out, or get smacked in the face with a beam that can slice the frickin' moon apart.
Okay. Oh, just break apart.
He's fought multiple tailed beasts at once, lift a statue weighing
Whoa.
several hundred tons,
Holy hell.
survived a fall from the clouds, gone toe-to-toe with invisible limbo shadows, and pulverized 6 falling meteorites simultaneously. His
Invisible
chakra
limbo
is so
shadows?
tough
Okay.
he can power through Amaterasu, a fire jutsu with flames so strong they burn other
Amaterasu.
flames.
He could even make new eyeballs for
Hey, you ever
blind
set
people.
fire on fire?
Wow.
And in his final fight with rival and possibly closet boyfriend,
Yeah.
losing power was so great they obliterated
The looks in their eyes.
disintegrating a lake.
Only
That
then,
happened.
after defeating Sasuke,
Oh, yeah, that happened.
saving the world from Kaguya, and reuniting the split halves of Kurama, Naruto finally achieved his dream and became Hokage.
But he's still pretty dumb. I mean, he named his son Burrito.
Boruto.
Close enough.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna run
this is
away.
Boruto's dad.
Never go back on my word. That's my ninja. My ninja way.
Okay.
Shinigami.
Ichigo.
It may sound like a foreign word to some, but you all know what it is. The Death God, the Grim Reaper of Souls.
And a 17-year-old ginger with a badass sword.
Ichigo Kurosaki seemed like a pretty normal kid growing up, doing well in school and learning martial arts from his father. Except there was one little oddity. He could see ghosts.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like the kid from The Sixth Sense.
I see dead people.
One day, when he was 9 years old and walking home with his mother, young Ichigo noticed what he thought was a girl about to fall into a river.
So naturally, he
The
ran
ghost.
over to rescue her like the brave little kid he was.
Except it wasn't really a girl at all.
Oh, no.
It was a hollow, a
Oh.
monster spawned from an abandoned human soul, and it promptly killed his mother.
Well, shit.
Reminds me of how I lost my poor mama boomstick. She always hated that ghost in the barn.
Right. Well, Ichigo remained ignorant of the truth until years later, when he met a woman named Rukia, who held the illustrious
Yeah.
job title of Shinigami, or Soul Reaper, a guardian of
She's
the dead who
cool.
keeps balance in the universe by helping those who have passed move on to the afterlife. Otherwise, they'd turn into violent hollows.
And if you show up late
A
to
hollow.
work and it doesn't work out, the Soul Reaper
Was it
can
like- was that
always
like the
cut
Heartless?
hollows down with their awesome swords, like samurai ghostbusters. Anyway, the two of them got into a bind, and Rukia had to share some of her power with Ichigo. Turns out he was a surprise Soul Reaper all along. Convenient.
When accessing his Shinigami power, Ichigo leaves his physical body for a new one made up of Reishi,
What?
or spiritual matter, which makes him
Oh, it's like
invisible to
Noragami.
anyone in the living world, despite still being physically present.
And his new powers make him super deadly. He can move with blinding speed, cut through giant
Look how
monsters
fast he
with
is.
ease, survive being punched through whole
So he becomes
city
invisible,
blocks,
but
and
still
even
physically
fly through
present,
the
which
air.
means
It's more accurate to say
He's
he
just basically
walks through
Invisible
the air,
Man,
using
so.
naturally occurring Reishi as footholds.
But let's get to the dicey part of his getup. That awesome sword. It's a Zanpakuto, a blade connected to its owner's soul. It may look like an oversized steak knife, but it's a Soul
Yeah.
Reaper's best friend.
Every Shinigami possesses a Zanpakuto spirit within themselves, which manifests as their sword. Ichigo's is called Zangetsu. Well, both of them are.
Oh, here we go. Strap in, because this shit's about to get crazy.
Yippee!
Ichigo actually has 2 different Zanpakuto spirits drawn from his weird and confusing heritage.
Alright, so long story short, Ichigo's a Soul Reaper because his dad is too. But he's also part Quincy, which is a human with Reishi powers, because that's what his mom was. But he's also part Hollow, because his mom was possessed by a Hollow called White, and White got passed on to him when he was born. Oh, And he's also part Fullbringer, but nobody cares about Fullbringer.
One of Ichigo's inner spirits is a
He's
manifestation
also a
of his
Libra.
Quincy side inherited from his mother, while the other is a fusion of his Shinigami power and the Hollow. Unfortunately, Shinigami and Quincy go together like oil and water.
While trying to find a balance between these two sides, Ichigo learned plenty of neat techniques, like his bread and butter attack, the Getsuga Tensho.
My boy, man, is so good.
By concentrating his Reiatsu, or spiritual pressure, through his sword, Ichigo can launch a massive slashing attack.
Call it like it is, Wiz. It's a sword beam, and Ichigo can charge it up, fire from up close, or even blast two of them at once.
From his Quincy side, Ichigo has used Blut Vina, a temporary defense which grants inhuman durability. From his Shinigami training, he developed exceptional sword skills and learned Shunpo, or Flash Step, which greatly enhances his speed.
But there's one really big deal we haven't talked about yet. One, two.
Over the course of his career battling hollows and protecting his friends, Ichigo has attained many different superpowered forms, starting with the base Shinigami form, Shikai. Despite essentially being Ichigo's base, this form is strong enough to block an attack from the Sokyoku, said to have power equal to 1 million Zanpakuto.
The next step was Bankai. Normally it takes 10 years to reach this form, but Ichigo did it in just 2 days.
Alright, there's something in common
When
between them.
using Bankai, one's power can grow anywhere from 5 to 10 times greater. And according to the official databook, while in Bankai, Ichigo moves like lightning.
Wait, why does his sword shrink when he goes Bankai? Shouldn't it be bigger since he's stronger?
Technically, yes, but Ichigo can control its size to keep it more manageable. If Shinigami couldn't minimize their
What?
blades, some would have swords the size of skyscrapers.
Awesome! Anyway, the Hollow inside wanted a piece of the action
Masamune,
too. So
anyone?
Ichigo gained a new power boost with a spoopy Hollow mask. This form is strong enough to lift 5 iron pillars, each weighing nearly 100
Something interesting is that
So
Naruto
if he's not careful, the
usually
Hollow can take
fights
control of his body, sending him into
with
a
his
violent
hands?
berserker state.
This
commonly
guy-
referred
this
to
guy
as
depends on a
Vasto
sword.
Lorde. Despite the lack of consciousness, Vasto Lorde Ichigo could heal quickly and was strong enough to
I'd still
overcome
lean.
Fiora, who's
I
powerful
still
enough
kind of
to
lean
nuke a
towards
city.
Naruto,
After
even
some
as we
quality
go through
training
this.
with
I mean, I
his
know
dad,
Naruto has, like,
Ichigo
throwing
got a
stars and
sort
energy
of
stuff you can
second
do.
Bankai, which most people call Dangai Ichigo. In this form, he
But the
shattered
sword is also
mountains without
linked
even
to his
trying.
soul,
He
so-
broke through the black coffin attack, which distorts time and space, which sounds like a black hole. Right after that, he survived a shot so friggin' big, the explosion could be seen for miles.
By comparing this crater to those left by real-life bomb tests, I'd estimate the attack to have a maximum explosive yield of 814 kilotons of TNT. That's like Ichigo surviving 54 little boys to the face. No. I meant
Oh,
the
no.
1945, not the. Oh God.
Oh!
Well, try as those little boys might, all it did to Ichigo was burn his arm. And he didn't even care. This guy isn't the type to give up.
For his ultimate attack, Dangai Ichigo literally becomes the Getsuga Tensho itself. I know that's confusing, but just roll with it. To summon the incredibly powerful Mugetsu.
Which busted up one of the biggest baddies in the whole series. But it also sacrificed all of Ichigo's powers. Well, that's a raw deal, but
Oh.
17 months later, he managed to get them back with Fullbringer powers,
All right.
which enhanced his physical abilities. But then he lost those two.
Damn
It's
it!
worth noting that while in Fullbring Shikai, his normal sword swings were as strong as his old Getsuga Tensho.
But he still didn't give up. After training with some top-tier Soul Reapers and eating some food which gave him Super Reiatsu, the moment came. In the most epic quenching of all time, an entire sea disintegrated to form his new true Shikai. Complete with not one, but 2 Zangetsu swords.
He's got 2 swords.
Finally balancing the Shinigami, the Hollow, and the Quincy within, Ichigo had reached his full potential. He tamed his Vasto Lorde form, merging it with his Quincy side. In this form, he can combine his Getsuga Tensho
There's so much,
with one of
like,
the strongest Hollow attacks.
Made
the
up words
Grand
coming at me that
Serum.
I'm
He also
getting
made
bored.
a trip that normally takes a week in only 9 hours and 15 minutes.
And last but not least, he achieved a brand new level of Bankai.
Which was immediately crushed by some old dude who planned to destroy the universe named... Ewok?
What?
Ewok?
It's probably inspired by the Hebrew name for God, Yahweh, and the katakana ends with a sharp k sound, so... Yowok?
do.
They can't figure this shit out.
Yo.
This is probably purely from the manga, so
Oh, yeah.
there's no reference to actually hear the pronunciation.
Even without his bunkai, he'd still cut Mustache Man to shreds.
And then he lived happily ever after.
Very nice.
Until his kid became a Soul Reaper.
What do
Oh.
you name him? Ichigo?
What?
Oh.
No, it's Kazui.
I might have got him mixed up with the other enchilada kid or whatever.
Close enough.
Now I'm Ichigo Kurosaki, substitute Soul Reaper, and I'm combining my powerful spirit energy
Yeah,
with this
I heard
blade
the
in order to
manga
protect
is
my
better than the anime.
friends.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, did you know
What?
that Naruto and Ichigo are named after food? Maybe you can find them in your next bunch from Blue Apron.
You're lying, boomstick.
Doom, 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 doom.
All right, Naruto. I'm saying Naruto.
Naruto.
Yeah, I mean, sure, he survived an explosion equivalent to over 800 kilotons of TNT, but still, I feel like with Naruto combining all of his chakra forms, he can dish out way more than that.
He's also got like a huge variety of tech, but here's the thing, I don't remember a lot of what they were talking about Naruto's endurance.
I don't think they talk much about that either, but still, also,
I would imagine it's
but also at the same time, you said like he fights. He has different ways of fighting, whereas it seems like Ichigo only uses a sword, really. So
yeah.
So he's got more variety in his attack in his fighting style. So, and also that thing about where Ichigo becomes invisible but still physically there. Remember seeing something about him fighting Naruto fighting invisible souls out of limbo or something.
I feel like Naruto would he would
he'd
be able to see it. You're right.
Yeah, he should be able to. If he can fight those, then he should be able to fight Ichigo.
He's gonna turn into a naked chick and distract him. Time for a death battle. Let's do it. And if we're wrong, we gotta slap.
So Naruto.
Naruto. If we're wrong, we slap each other.
Yep.
Bird. Here we go.
This is decent. Now this looks like decent 8-bit.
That energy.
I don't think it's gonna stay that good when we start moving around.
I sense a presence.
Oh shit.
The NiTe
Classic. He's sleeping. Oh shit! Oh wow, he's just going right for it.
Whoa, he's invisible!
Yep, he sensed it.
You can't see me? Good.
Why did you just attack him though? What's the context for actually having them fight?
Death battle.
Quit running, coward!
What am I looking at?
Naruto, keep moving. I'll direct you.
Yes, Karuma.
That's teamwork right there.
You're dead!
Oh!
How the heck?
Oh! Substitute! Or no, it was a clone! Yeah, get him! Had me worried there for a second. Believe it! I forgot that's his catchphrase. Oh my god! Let's get the mask. This is a pretty good 8-bit. I'm enjoying it. Get him. Look at them all. Whoa. No. Okay. They had to do it at least once. Oh, what the heck is that?
Yo, not bad, but I'm still gonna beat your ass.
Ah! Oh, what? He swallowed it.
Break.
Oh, he turned into the giant fox?
Yeah, he enters his maxed out form.
Oh man, I don't like that. It's a little too early. He beat him to a bloody pulp. Damn
Is
it.
that the best you can do?
What is he gonna do? Oh, he turned back. All right.
Oh no. No. Why did it go out of the form? What the heck, Naruto?
Well, whoa. What? He turned it back to a kid?
Wait, no, this is his ultimate form. There we go.
He got a stick. Did you kill him? Keep pouring it on!
Screw you, bastard!
Damn. Whoa!
Phew. Who was that guy?
Who was that guy I just murdered?
Damn,
Oh, whew.
even
Is he-
without his powers,
I was a little
Ichigo
freaked
Wait a
out
minute.
there.
gave up.
Wait.
What a badass.
Where were
Sorry,
Chuck Norris
Blitz
fighting?
fans, I know you all really wanted to win, but unfortunately, this wasn't it.
Naruto had better training, a broader arsenal, and a better healing factor. And
Oh, that's right, I
Ichigo's
forgot about that.
invisible ghost body didn't really matter.
Shinigami may be invisible, but they're still present in the physical realm and can be touched by normal people. Kurama can locate individuals by simply sensing their emotions, and Naruto's even seen his own soul before.
And with Six Paths power, he could see and fight Madara's limbo clones, even though they were on a totally separate plane of existence.
Also keep in mind that while chakra and reishi have fairly different uses, they both contain spiritual energy.
Let's talk speed. Naruto
Oh,
can
yeah.
dodge light speed attacks and can move faster than lightning. A lightning bolt's return stroke is 220 million miles per hour, about 1/3 the speed of light. Ichigo has also displayed lightning fast speeds, and even greater.
Near the end of the series, Ichigo took a trip that should have taken 7 days, but instead took 9 hours and 15 minutes.
It's likely Kirigi here was referencing his accomplice's speed, like Ichibei, who can knock his foes 2,440 miles away and appear next to him in a second. Yuachi guy beat him by going twice as fast, so we'll use that as Ichibei's limit.
With that, we can get the trip's total distance and conclude Ichigo's top speed is 319 million miles per hour. That's massively hypersonic, but not quite light speed.
Still, there's a difference between travel speed and reaction speed, as Naruto's already shown. Comparing them directly, Ichigo's best reaction should clock in at around 970 million miles per hour, 40% faster than light speed and Naruto's reaction time. Alright, point for Ichigo.
Speed alone wasn't enough, though, especially since Naruto's Sage powers gave him superb field awareness, making it difficult for Ichigo to land a fatal blow.
If he could even land something fatal at all.
Ichigo has always had a tough time damaging foes who have stronger spiritual energy than him. With that said, let's compare his Ryatsu to Naruto's chakra.
Bad news is, across both of them, the only multiplier we know for sure is Ichigo's times 10 Bankai. The times 10 is difficult to achieve, but for Ichigo's sake, let's assume he gets the maximum possible boost from every transformation.
His other forms likely don't boost his stats this much. For example, when he used his Hollow Mask to barely overpower an Arankar, the situation and its results were similar to his then comparable Shinigami friends releasing their limiters, which gave each of them a boost of times 5. However, let's give the benefit of the doubt and apply the maximum times 10 increase to all of Ichigo's forms that clearly increased his fighting potential, as well as stack them even though many forms were in separate unconnected power sets.
For the sake of argument, we're deliberately overestimating Ichigo's power. You'll see why.
So here's our formula, but where do we start? Okay, Bankai Ichigo with his Hollow Mask was on par with Ukiyora's first transformation, correct?
Well, nearly.
Ukiora states his new form can destroy the city of Las Noches in the hollow world of Hueco Mundo.
What's that, like Mexican hell?
Well, there is a wall.
Ha-ha!
Oh!
Las Noches is square in shape and takes 3 days to walk from one corner to a gate in the center of the wall. So it has a total area of 200,000 square miles.
That's bigger than California, and destroying it in one go needs over 400,000 megatons of TNT.
So plug that into the formula and there you have it. Ichigo's Ryatsu is equal to over 440 billion megatons of TNT.
Thankfully, Naruto's
There's gonna be a lot of
chakra
shit
level
to
is
break
much
down.
easier
There's
to
so much
shoot
math,
down.
I'm getting
His
tired.
chakra was once extracted and burst a hole through the hollow moon.
Yeah, he blew up the
survived
moon!
explosion, and it was explicitly said that this was nearly all of his chakra.
Most of his chakra has been siphoned off.
By measuring the aftermath from both sides, we found the blast to equal at least 480 billion megatons of TNT. 40 billion more than Ichigo.
And don't forget, we were deliberately overestimating him.
Also, this was base form Naruto, not including any increases from additional modes, which allowed him to block an attack that cut the moon in half, a force that had to be over 27 trillion megatons. This proves Naruto can both output and survive a blast stronger than Ichigo is capable of.
If you're thinking, wait, Boomstick, Ichigo survived a black hole in a box. That move doesn't really
It's a
work
black
like a
hole
black
in a
hole.
box.
Plus, the 814 kiloton Fragor blast did hurt him immediately after, so it must have been weaker than that.
But Wiz, weren't Kaguya and you Waka Waka planet busters? Don't they scale to him?
Nope. Kaguya's planet-busting attack required chakra from nearly the entire Earth's population, not just her own. And while Yuok's power was pretty OP, he couldn't destroy the world through his own destructive capability. He only planned to manipulate the delicate balance between
This is the
life and death
longest
by stopping
post-battle
the flow.
analysis ever. What
Like
the
a plate
hell?
spinning on a stick. If one side gets too heavy, the whole thing comes crashing down.
To sum it up, Ichigo had the speed, they both had the guts, and Naruto had the strength, durability, training, and abilities for days. Naruto
Believe it.
Sure got the shonen jump on Ichigo.
The
Ah.
last is Naruto Uzumaki.
Yeah, that went that was kind of predictable.
Not very surprised by the outcome of that. Yeah.
I mean, like
I mean,
we were worried about like
we were worried during that battle.
he,
Like the
he
last
blew up the moon. I'm sure there were no negative consequences for blowing up the moon. I knew they were gonna throw in the joke about him turning into a naked lady. Never. He can't turn into a lady with clothes. Just a naked lady.
Even his clothes just disappear, and then he's just a naked lady.
Yeah.
You can't just make your clothes don't just stay on.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I kind of enjoyed that, but I honestly, can we talk about the animation style for a second? I mean, it was 8-bit, but it was done in a way that I actually enjoyed. I mean, because you could actually see like layers of the 8-bit in a way. I just liked it.
There's a lot of layers. Yeah,
That's the way I think 8-bit should have been done for a long time. In fact, I recently started playing Octopath Traveler, which on the Nintendo Switch, that has a very similar style that I think 8-bit should look like. That's what I think, at least. So
It sucks because I kind of wanted to watch Bleach, but I heard the anime's not very good.
I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not like you can't still watch it. If you don't like it, you don't have to keep watching it.
I know I never started watching it, and I kind of want to watch Naruto, but I heard there's like way too much goddamn filler.
Yeah. Well, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that reaction. I'm Jace.
I'm Josh.
And we will see you guys in the next video.